16 interesting fox species. 16. Foxy LOXY. So, unlike in the movie Chicken Little, this little fox is not the antagonist at all, but rather the red fox is the largest of the true foxes, and also the most diverse fox species. They're pretty common in the northern hemisphere, but you find them in Australia too. They feed on rabbits, rodents, and birds, but will even eat vegetables, frogs, and worms. They're great at adapting to their environments, and are pretty agile too, jumping as high as 2 meters to scale a fence. 15. 20th century fox. Swift foxes and kit foxes are very closely related, and throughout history they have been placed together as a single species. As of late, researchers have been putting them in 2 different categories because they're found in different geographical locations. Swift foxes are quite small, around the size of a cat, and found in North America in grassland areas like Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado. They eat small animals as well as berries and seeds. They used to be found as far up as Canada, but their numbers have dwindled considerably. 14. Hounds of Love. A song made famous by Kate Bush, and when you see these adorable little fennec foxes, you'll want to give them love too. These little foxes live in North Africa and the Sahara Desert. They have very large ears, which helps them to handle the heat better. They're also great for hearing, and they're so good they can hear prey moving in the sand. 13. Fantastic Mr. Fox. This fox is also known as the common fox or the wood fox, but I prefer the other name given to them, the crab-eating fox. It's obvious how he picked up that name, and they're known to forage floodplains for their crabs. These foxes are found in Colombia, Argentina, Venezuela, and Guyana, and there are 5 different subspecies of this fox. 12. The fox and the hound. This is the Tibetan sand fox, and it definitely was last in line when it came to looks in the fox department. However, the square shape is not defined by bone structure, but rather just excessive fur around the face area. It's a species of true fox found high in the Tibetan Plateau and in China at altitudes of roughly 5,300 meters. They're always far away from humans and are sometimes known to hunt communally with bears. 11. Fox in Socks. Even Dr. Seuss loved to include foxes in his stories, and it's easy to see why. They're very intriguing animals. This is the bat-eared fox, and there are 2 subspecies of this type of fox, generally found in Zambia, South Africa, and Angola. There is confusion as to whether they're part of the true fox family or not. They eat mainly termites and can live for as many as 13 years. 10. Swiper the fox. If you've ever watched Dora the Explorer, you know the poor fox has a bit of a bad name. However, if Swiper was as cute as these little kit foxes, he would probably be Dora's sidekick and not Boots the monkey. It's the smallest fox in America, and they're easy to spot with their unusually large ears. They have beautiful bushy tails and are able to run exceptionally fast. They're protected under the Utah Wildlife Code. 9. Foxy Lady. And nothing derogatory about that statement. This gorgeous gray fox lives in North America, and its very unique characteristic is that they can climb trees. According to Wiki, they've been around for 3.6 million years. They're solitary hunters and eat small rodents and lots of fruit. 8. Fixit Fox. Richard Scarry is another author who loves the fox too. This beauty is the pale fox, and it's thought the reason why so little is known about this fox is that with its pale fur, it blends in so well with the desert that surrounds them. They're found mainly in Sudan and have long whiskers and a long bushy tail. 7. Crazy like a fox. This is the Saturan fox. You may also recognize it as the Peruvian desert fox or even the Saturan Zorro. They're found in the Satura Desert, which is located in Ecuador and northwestern Peru. The males are called Reinards and the females Vixens. They are quite small, around 60 centimeters in length, and their tails around 25 centimeters. They eat small rodents, berries, beetles, and fruit, and have sharp claws for digging for food and making their dens. 6. The Fox in the Snow. Also a song sung by Belle and Sebastian, and now meet the real fox in the snow. The Arctic fox is common in the Arctic Circle, and they have very thick coats to keep them warm in the snowy conditions, where temperatures can get as low as -70 degrees Celsius Celsius or minus 94 degrees Fahrenheit. They eat any small rodent they can find, as well as fish and the carcasses left behind by bigger animals. 5. Stay clever, little fox. These beautiful foxes are Darwin foxes, and they're quite dark in color with a pale belly. They can grow around 53 centimeters with tails, and they live in the forests of South America. They feed on small mammals, birds, insects, and fruit, and breed only once a year, producing 2 to 3 cubs at a time. 4. I am sometimes a fox, and sometimes a lion, Napoleon Bonaparte. Perhaps he would want to change that thought after seeing this unusual looking fox, also known as the cross fox. It's a variant of the red fox, and they're found in North America. However, some have been spotted in Scandinavia. Their furs were often exported in the 19th century, deemed more valuable than the pelt of a red fox, but not as valuable as the pelt of a silver fox. 3. Heading to the island. This is the Santa Catalina Island fox, and they have a great combination of coloring on their fur: grays, browns, cinnamon, gold, and white. There are 6 California Channel Islands, where you find 6 subspecies of this fox. It's said its small size is a result of insular dwarfism and has no immunity to any diseases brought onto the islands. They were classed as an endangered species in 2004, and sadly in 1998, a canine distemper killed around 90% of the fox population. 2. Just for show. The exotic Arctic marble fox is not a naturally occurring fox in nature. This is due to human intervention, and these foxes are born in captivity. It's due to genetic mutations that they achieve these unusual colors. It's been thought that the first Arctic marble was born in a silver fox litter in 1945 over in Norway, and now they're sold purely for profits. 1. Zootopia. The fox is once again one of the main protagonists. At least he changes for the better. This is the pampas fox, and is a medium-sized false fox, or Zorro, found mainly in the South American pampas, which includes Uruguay, Argentina, Bolivia, parts of Brazil, and Paraguay. They lead a solitary life and eat pretty much anything, including snails and eggs. They can have up to 8 kits at a time, and their main threat is being hunted for their fur.